Well, yeah, it's not the best weather. It's been raining most of the night. So this is the Cust domain. Cust domain is Cust domain. It's not a thing like that. The Cust domain is a small domain, and Cust is a small town. It's a small town, I think south of Rangiora. Maybe north of Oxford. I must say this part, my geography is not so flash when it comes to this area. If you find Rangiora and head south, you'll get to Cust. So there you go. We're still in the Canterbury region, and the Cust domain is a domain that is a park that hasn't been activated before. So we're going to try and fix that today. Hopefully, we'll have a little bit more success than the last two activations, the drive-by activations that we've done. I have put an alert out about this. There's a bit of a problem with the website at the moment, so those emails that get generated by that, and I should really go into this at some point, don't get sent out. So it's people won't get quite the degree of warning that they normally get. So I'm going to set up here. North is actually this way. Again, I might use the dipole here. I might just put the mast here and run the legs down the side, so we're broadside sort of north south, and we'll see if we can get this activated. I might actually sit in the boot of the car. This will be absolutely a first. We haven't really ever done an activation this way, so I don't think we should. This shouldn't become a habit. But everything else is very wet, and I don't really have anything else to sit on. So we'll go with this for now. Let me get set up. Okay, we're set up. Man, it's not warm, and we've already had a contact with Gary, who's doing Waiau. If you remember, we went to Waiau, and so we'll get going with this. Not quite sure where I'm going to put you, but the good luck. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Beautiful, right? Beautiful view of the inside of the car. 02 November Echo Bravo, is this frequency in use? Pota, 02 November Echo Bravo, calling Pota for parks on the air.
03 Juliet Delta.
03 Juliet Delta. Look, good morning, Phil. Thanks for coming back to me. 5 and 8 into Cust, over.
Morning. Nick, QSL 5 and 8. You're about the same. No, you're about 57. 03 Juliet Delta. Bye.
Thanks for the 57, Phil. Look, I appreciate you coming back to me. It's a bit messy at the moment, but you have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, Roger, you have a good one. Don't get too wet. Apparently it's going to be raining your way. Anyway, have a good one. 73s, mate.
73s.
L2 TLE.
L2. Sorry, Z02. Can I have the rest of that over?
L2 TME. L2 Tango Mike Echo. Simon here at the handle.
Thank you, Z02 Tango My Echo. 5 and 7 into Cust, over.
Thank you, Nick. And you're easily 5 and 9 here.
Thanks for the 5 and 9. Look, I appreciate you coming back to me. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
73.
Pota, Z02 November Echo Bravo, calling Pota for parks on the air.
Zulu Lima 1 Bravo Whiskey 01 BW.
01 BW. Morning, Bruce. 5 and 9 into Cust, over.
Yeah, come back with that. It faded out. Didn't quite catch that.
5 and 9, Bruce. 5 and 9. QSL?
Oh, yeah, 5-9. Yeah, 5-9 back into Christchurch. Good strong signal.
Thanks for that. Well, I guess I'm not really that far away, so we should be able to manage something better than normal, over.
All good. Alright, all the best in your contact.
Thanks, Bruce. 73s. Okay, raining now. ZL2 November Echo Bravo. Look, thank you for the chases today. 13 for Cust. Nice to get this activated. I'm moving on to Temuka. I hope to be there sometime around 1:30, and hopefully we can make something work there as well. Have a great rest of your day. Talk to you again. 73s. Right, so Cust is done. Setup worked okay.
I believe he'd like to...
Let's just so you know, because I do this every time, I guess. G90 ammunition tin, actually painted white. If you didn't recognise it, you might not be of a vintage to know what one of those is, but solid metal, perfect for carrying things like radios. The choke, coax up to the mast, and then just the legs. So you didn't do too bad a job, did I, in getting it straight down in each direction. So yeah, we've done okay. It's I'm a little surprised this hasn't been done before, but we're on to Temuka now. That's the plan. I don't know if it will work. You look at these things and you think, you can kind of look on the map and you can get an idea about what something might be like, but until you get there, you've got no idea what you're actually in for. So, hang on, let me just put you there for a sec. So, actually, I'll just show you this case, because these are kind of the perfect dimensions. Let's take the battery off. Bear with me, edit this out. So the radio just slides just straight down the side there, which is fantastic. I've got a battery there and a battery here. Two fit in here quite nicely, and then I can put the mic and a few other cables, the power cable in there. Shut the lid. It's not going to get caught on that. This is on the outside anyway, and then you've got a really nice compact kind of case for the whole thing. Chuck that into the footwell in the car or something like that, and it's easy to grab. I mean, they are heavy. You can get plastic versions of this. That would probably be the smarter thing to do. It really is going to rain now. So there you go. That's an option if you've got a G90 or something of a similar sort of size. Quite a nice way to do it. Paint it white though, or paint it a different colour so that it doesn't look like an ammunition tin, because you don't want a whole lot of extra dramas, that non-radio related dramas at the same time. So good, excellent, great work. We'll pack this up and get moving and try and get a bit warmer. You keep dry. See you later. This is Temuka Scenic Reserve, I think, something like that. Temuka is a small town very close to Timaru, just north of Timaru, and south of Ashburton, south of Christchurch. So it's not raining here like it was at Cust this morning, so that's a bonus. In fact, the weather's significantly better. This is a scenic park or scenic reserve that hasn't been activated before. It's nice. It's got a lot of things going on. It's got cycle track, and it's got golf course over here, and there's tennis and petanque and bowls and aviary over here. It's just like, if it's trying to do everything. So what I thought we'd do is just set up probably here. If I had known a bit more about it, I might have tried to put a line in a tree, but well, I didn't do the research, did I? So so there you go. Look, I think I'll use the 10-meter mast like last time, and I think we'll do the inverted V, and man, I've wound up and unwound the dipole enough times now that we might go for that as well. So close to activation time, a little bit of pressure, but well, we'll get there. We'll get there in the end. Okay, let me get set up. Okay, well, I knew this was going to happen sometime. I didn't think it would happen today. Somebody, when they packed up the car, possibly has left the pegs lying on the bit of wood at the last park. So that is a bit of a tactical mistake on my part. Bummer. I have to rethink completely now what we do. I gotta get the balance between practicality and not pissing off the people who run the park. So let's see what we can work out. Oh gee, why now? Okay, yeah, don't worry. Yeah, sure. Leave me with it. I'll sort this out. Okay, I'm hoping this is going to work. I used to work as a musician for a long time, and the guy who ran the band, who'd been doing this for years, always gave us some advice. He said, never piss off bar staff and security, and so I've always been hesitant to when you're in places like parks and that sort of thing. I feel that probably the people who run the park, another group you probably don't want to piss off. So I'll show you later what I've done. I'm hoping everyone is okay with it. Anyway, let's get calling and see if we can get this one sorted out. I might just put you. Z02 November Echo Bravo. Is this frequency news? Z02 November Echo Bravo. Is this frequency news?
It's about to be. Welcome aboard, Vic. Z03RIK. I'll be standing by.
Thanks, Rick. I just upturned the radio. Discovered that I had left the pegs back in Cust for the mast. So it's been a bit of a make it up as you go along experience. You're 5'8" into Temuka, over.
Yeah, you're 5'7", Nick. Do you want to make this as the contact?
If I can, I don't see why I should put it off, over.
Yeah, roger. Do you want me to put the spot up for you? Just checking that it is Charlie Bravo 0332 QSL.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, thanks for that, Rick. I really appreciate your help with that.
Yep, you get stuck in, I'll do it.
Thank you, 73s. Pota, Z02 November Echo Bravo, calling Pota for Parks on the Air.
Zulu Lima 2 Delta Romeo, reporting you about a 34, over.
Z02 Delta Romeo, thanks for the 34. You're 4 and 3 here. 4 and 3. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, thank you very much. Handle here is Dave, Delta Alpha Victor Echo, and I'm located 20 kilometres south of the over.
Thanks, Dave. My name is Nick, November, India, Charlie, Kilo. I'm in Temuka, ZLP, Charlie, Bravo, 0332. If you want to look it up. Thanks for coming back to me. I appreciate your replying. Over.
No problem at all. Hope you get plenty of cases. ZL2DR is clear.
Siki Pota, ZL2 November, Echo Bravo, calling Siki Pota for Parks on the Air.
ZL30Y.
ZL30Y. ZL3 Oscar Yankee. Good afternoon, John. Good to have you here. 5 and 8 into Temuka, over.
Well, that's lovely. That's all I need. I'll talk to you. That's the main thing. Thank you, Nick.
Could I have a signal report, John?
Oh, good 5-9.
Thanks for that. Thanks for coming back to me. Have a great rest of your day.
Cheers.
Siki Pota, ZL2 November, Echo Bravo, calling Siki Pota for Parks on the Air.
ZL3QR.
ZL3QR, good afternoon, Jeff. 5 and 8 into Temuka, over.
Roger, likewise, 5858, Nick, over.
Thanks for the 58. I appreciate you coming back to me. Have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, Rick just put out a blurb locally, over.
Yeah, he's a good man, that guy at helping people out who are not quite so organised, over.
Yeah. It's usually him or me that puts out a blurb. Okay, all the best.
Thank you, 73s. Siki Pota, ZL2 November, Echo Bravo, calling Siki Pota for Parks on the Air.
ZL3GIG.
ZL3GIG, good afternoon, Ian. Great to talk to you again. 5 and 9 into Temuka, over.
Okay, yeah, great to talk to you again, Nick. Temuka, crikey, I lived there for a few months. Great little spot. All right, good on you, Nick. Have a great day. Thanks for being out there.
Thanks. Can I have a signal report?
Oh, you're a bit demanding. You're 5-9 plus, Nick. Over.
Oh, thanks for that. Yeah, I know. Everyone tells me that. Look, I appreciate you coming back to me. You have a great rest of your day.
Same to you, 7-3.
ZL2 November, Echo Bravo. Look, thanks for the chases today. Appreciate your help. 13, which is great. So this is ZLP Charlie Bravo 0332. That's me for the day. I'll work out something else for tomorrow, but you guys take care, and I'll talk to you again. 73s. So I think we're all done. That was good in the end. We managed to we survived. Oh dear. So let's just talk about, I mean, we could talk about whose fault it is that someone left the pegs behind, but I'd hate to point fingers because it's only got myself to blame. So the what do we got? We've usual setup, blah blah blah, radio, choke, end-fed half-wave because the dipole is good. Yeah, I've gone and set it now. But the I was given I had no nice way of keeping the mast up. I thought I'll go for a physically lighter setup. So end-fed half-wave, single wire, no dramas. So it's unan is there, 49-1 up to I've just leant the mast against that tree now. Look, I think it's okay, and it does curve a little bit, and then the other end is down over there. So yeah, I mean that's actually gone okay. This is a nice park if you're in the area. Don't make the mistake that I did, which is turn into the first part, which is before the police station. You want to turn in a little bit further down the road, which is after the police station. and then you get into the main body of the park. But there's lots of things here. There's an aviary, there's, you know, memorials, there's petanque, there's tennis and squash, and a bunch of other things. They got really great facilities here. So that's it for today. We're not got any other activations lined up for today. It is a Wednesday, so it's hard to keep track sometimes. So midweek, that's okay, and because the email's not working, it's hard to sort of for people to perhaps get the alerts they're used to. So anyway, look, I'm going to pack up, and we're going to find some more tent pegs, because we might need them tomorrow. I've only got 2. So if you're in the Cust area, there are 4 pegs there already for you. You don't need to take your own. Yeah. Anyway, take care. See ya.